Yo, another day in the lab, baby. So it's always a good day.
Oh,
it's always a good day when we in the lab. You want policing to be better in your communities? The best policing that you can that can happen in any community are people that's actually from the community and that.
Once again, Rick, host BNY podcast, now known as What Effing Week with BNY. Dev, how you feeling, man?
I'm in here.
What's good, comment section?
Yeah.
Do we drag our people down when sometimes they don't deserve it? For sure, absolutely. In this situation, this man deserves every single dragging that we can do because this is not an example of us.
But you got the angles. You got the knowledge of the game, bro.
This is where you're getting at, the IQ.
Down. Like he's telling you what's going on. How he was a bad husband. How he was just doing things his way. He's apologizing to his wife like, yo.
Pat ourselves on the back for that one because we didn't give yourself awards. I mean, who is?
Yeah, no more.
Hey. That Bonaparte play. We back, baby.
We in here. Ooh. Feels good to say that once again.
It's been too long.
Nice.
Summer vacation is over. Cameras are on. Let me get that round of applause from there too as well. We back, all of us.
Welcome back, baby. We in the lab.
Good. AJ, check our vocals too as well.
Yes,
good
sir.
On that side. Everybody, you can hear me too as well. Just make sure we're good.
Oh yeah, we're in the here.
Yeah, we definitely sound good. Make sure we give you the best show possible.
Facts.
Rick Will back with you. Set man, host, moderator, MC, owner, BNY Network.
Facts.
Dev Ray is back in the building too as well, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause from that one. We'll go around the room. AJ, how you doing too, man? Welcome back.
Man.
Welcome back.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Good to see you. Who's a black guy? That's man Leftwich.
Of course, Leftwich.
Yeah,
starting
always.
out.
ain't take one day off. Love to see it. So obviously here tonight doing a town hall. Julie, what's going on? Nicole, how you doing too as well? Angela, Rich Wallace, everybody, Zebby, Laura, you want to scroll up too as well. Let's get a roll call while we're here. Joseph Mank, Mr. Mank, how you doing?
Mank, sir, what's up?
Absolutely. So what are we doing here tonight? BNY Town Hall. So we're just talking. Obviously, we've been going for about 3 weeks. Last podcast was Ruben Collins.
Right.
Thank Commissioner Collins for coming on. You've been going for a while too as well.
Yeah,
so
facts.
we'll catch up with Dev. AJ. People know you from being on here. Tech support.
I'm here sometimes.
This is also the last time we're gonna be set up like this in this room.
Correct.
We got some things to talk about after the podcast. Some changes. Some very, very good changes too as well.
What's up, Jamila?
Hey, what's
Jamila,
going on? Oh, Julie, what's up, Julie? Hey, now.
Stacy, how you doing? Dev, man.
Yo.
How you been?
Yes. Oh, man.
What's up, Amber?
Amber. I don't have a solid starting point. I guess we just get into it. It'll come out eventually throughout the pod tonight or whatever. But I'll say
Hank already starting off hot. Don't worry, we'll get you Nicole. He said he's gonna talk about Pool and Hank.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Yo,
shit, what's up, Damien?
It's been a legit roller coaster, like on some real, you know what I'm saying? It's been a roller coaster like the last, I say for me, 2 months or whatever, May?
Yeah, because the last podcast we did together was Derek Larson, I believe.
Right.
That was June 1st, I want to say.
So, yeah, 2 months?
Yeah, we said work release. Nah, the man was not locked up, Mr. Leftwich, all right? Don't do that.
It's me. I know, they got me down bad. That's why I'm out here with this little basic white tee. You got to adhere to strict dress codes on work release. You know what I'm saying?
And then you flash.
Yeah, I just can't see the bracelet on the ankle. That's all.
Hey, don't say that. You can get everybody riled up. Unless you're on the monitor.
Right. Nah. It's all jokes. But no, it's been a roller coaster, man. It's been a lot of stuff going on with me personally. A lot of stuff. So I'm just kind of glad that things are starting to kind of settle back down to where I was able to make, make the time to be back out here talking to everybody, talking to the community, to everybody out there. And you know what I'm saying? Get back to being Dev on BNY, feel me? So,
he said, Old Navy 4th of July tee.
Exactly. That's the 5 for 20 tee right here.
$24 ain't
Pascal,
going nowhere.
what's up?
Pascal, how
shout
you
out to
doing?
Pascal, like Pascal and Angasa, like obviously, I friended them on Facebook and stuff like that. But like in our own way, we still like being in communication. Like I'll come through, I'll see some stuff Pascal posts, heart it, like it. She'll see something on my post, she'll like it, heart it. Angasa as well. Like everybody, they ain't forgot about me. The community ain't forget about me. They still show me some love. Been showing me some love here and there, despite everything I had going on. And I tell y'all, like that was like really dope to see that. Obviously, Dev ain't still in the minds and hearts and the minds of everybody in Charles County and wherever you are in the world, you know what I'm saying?
Dev, you missed the Ron. That shit was hilarious.
Man,
look. So what we do tonight too as well is that as far as past podcasts we've done, I'll answer your questions straight up.
Little recap.
If you have questions about some of the past podcasts we've done, I'll tell you. I'll tell you things that's going on in my mind during the time too as well. Diary, how you doing? I'll tell you obviously podcasts we've done too as well. Yeah, we'll break it down to you. We here. Open conversation.
It's a forum, baby.
We'll name names too as well.
Hey,
that's
that's
what normally
Rick's
do.
favorite thing to do.
Always see you later, Silver Down. Oh, that's right. Pascal, I got to hit you up about that too as well. That's right. Yeah, we were invited for a little after party after this podcast.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
A lot I got to get filled in.
Oh,
on.
Dev he just showed up probably like 10 minutes ago, by the way.
Facts.
Yeah.
I pulled a Dev. You know what I'm saying? Definitely pulled a Dev. Or I've had some stuff going on. There was some mitigating factors that contributed to that. But
y'all drinking some Manischwitz.
There's nothing but water.
I see Leftwich is on one again today as usual.
Oh, he had a nice vacation too as well. The past 3 weeks for him. 4 weeks. What have we been up to the past couple of weeks? Me and Jenny went on vacation.
Right.
Yeah, one time for Aruba too.
Aruba, that's what it was.
It was beautiful out there. Yeah, definitely got away.
Is that a passport destination?
Yeah, it is.
That's U.S. territory though, right?
No, it's passport.
Not,
It's
okay.
passport. Yeah. Get your passport updated. Yeah, take a vacation if you can. It was fantastic, man.
Facts.
Saw a lot of clarity in the sunset. So
hey,
definitely. Yeah, so it's relaxing. There's one thing about these podcasts too, as well, is that every time we're on here with somebody, you got to dive into the psychology of an individual.
Right.
Like it's almost like obviously NFL season will pop up. You get an opponent. You got to look up, all the history on them. You know what I mean? Watch some film.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The X's and O's,
Yeah.
then see how you can attack it from there. So day after day, I mean, we were doing three a week. Back to back. Just going, super hard in the paint.
wall, bro.
Yeah.
To the wall.
Dev can't go past Brandywine. That's not true. Look, we down here in District 2. All right, just for the record. Hey, you see that? Look, you see that up top too as well. All that. Yeah, we live here in Charles County. Big facts, Ricky. Clarity was his son was just had on my vacation. Amber, hey, there it is. You sit back, relax, and
enjoy.
Yeah, able to take some things in.
Rejuvenate.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it was good. We'll get to some other announcers later on, but before we start taking phone calls around the room, does anybody have anything they want to get off their chest or talk on?
No, I will say just on my end, because I've been gone. Like y'all got questions, man, don't hesitate to throw them out there. Ask y'all want to know like specifics of why I'm gone within reason. I definitely don't have no issues in being transparent. Throw y'all questions at me, man. This is for y'all. This is a forum. We just kind of just rapping right now, talking. I'm a dive into some stuff that was going on with me, but I'm just here to kind of enjoy, what I'm saying, tonight, kind of get back into the swing of things, and what I'm saying, just be a part of the.
Leftwich, man.
Fucking been at. Sir, this is a children's show. All right. Try to keep it a PG-13 rating,
he
like a
spelled
Marvel
it
movie.
I mean, he did. Throw the Q on there.
PG-13 for you.
He did. I'll give him that.
Nah, so yeah. Other than that, though, man, I'm just kind of glad to be back in the lab with the fellas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's always good to be out here with y'all cats. So yeah, absolutely.
Like I said, tonight we're talking all things Charles County. So anything positive, anything you want to see change. I'm gonna say negative, but any changes like to see too as well. Past election, upcoming election, anything,
facts.
Sports, school starting up too as well.
Facts.
Know all your campaigns out there. So if you're sitting in this comment section, feel free. We'll go with the. Second. I'll read this comment from Angela too as well. PG County is going back to mask mandates in the school. What will or is Chuck County doing, especially in light of new CDC guidance? Well, we got a lot of school board candidates running here. So if anyone wants to take on that question, feel free.
Absolutely.
I definitely direct that to those that be in office. So, and it's a lot of change. You saw Rushi laws too as well. We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Big.
Big.
Yeah. Patterson taking over.
I mean,
You got any quick thoughts on that?
What's that? The legacy politics right there. You know what I'm saying?
Family name is strong.
Family name is strong. You know what I'm saying? Mom Deuce kind of paved the way for your boy. And this ain't my county, obviously, so it won't directly affect me. So us having these, you know what I'm saying, the candidates on and stuff like that was just kind of, for me personally, just kind of getting to know more about Charles County from a different perspective other than, you know what I'm saying, Ricky's and, you know what I'm saying, my family out here. But I will say, no slight to any other candidate, but I did have the pleasure of meeting quite a few of them outside of the podcast.
Right.
And Ruben was actually one of the first ones I met at a mixer that the Charles County Chamber of Commerce had. And really cool, laid-back guy. Been working in the school system for a year. So, congratulations to him. And congratulations to everybody that ran. Losers taking that in step and kind of re-up and get ready for the next election cycle. But I'm saying, congratulations to him on making it in there. And hopefully he gets in there, does right by the community, and get things done. So.
And Stacey, we didn't forget about you. We're just talking about the primary. we ain't moved on to the general. One candidate's been here yet, so and I know obviously you we've talked about you coming on the podcast too as well. So we'll definitely make that happen. So September time frame. So be on the
PG
lookout
County
for that one.
representing PG, baby. Yeah, absolutely.
Born and raised.
Born and raised in DC, but
raised. I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Raised.
I lived in PG for
Raised.
quite a few. Quite a number of years.
All right,
So,
Nicole,
yeah.
if you still hear us, we're gonna come to you first too as well. I mean, going throw your headphones in.
Good.
Yeah, let's take this first phone call too as well.
He's from Dunkirk.
And then yes sir, Joseph Mink, you'll be next after this too as well. So that should be
He said I could tell by the lips.
They hear ringing.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello.
Hello, Nicole. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I just stepped away from the crowd because I was like, oh, they're not going to be able to hear me.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody out there in the comment section, let me know if you can hear Nicole. Make sure the volume's good too as well, and make sure our audio's captured just fine for the people. We're good.
Yeah.
Good. How you doing?
I have been wonderful. Thank you. How's everybody there? Deb, so good to see you back.
Thank you. Nice to hear your voice, Nicole. Absolutely. I appreciate it.
Yes. Missed you. Definitely. Miss seeing you on there.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming, but it's going down tonight. So
It's been a long time.
Hey, that's right. That's right.
Looking forward to one of these events, or one of your events, your signature event.
Yes. Look, there'll be a lot going on. It's going to be a crazy ride these next couple months, but we're going to get it done. So.
Absolutely.
So, Nicole, what's been going on with you recently? What you been up to? How's the campaign?
The campaign is great. After the primary, I took a little break because it was just so much, as you guys can imagine. It's just a lot. It's a lot of work. I've been at it a really long time, so I was actually the first person to file in District 3. So I filed it's been almost a year now for me. So it's been a lot. So I've been campaigning nonstop pretty much for almost a year. So I just after the primary, after the results were final, I was like, okay, I can breathe. Let me take a little break. And so I went on a vacation. Went on a cruise with my kids, my family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we had a great time. Went to some islands in the Bahamas and Grand Turks and just really, enjoyed ourselves. And, now I'm back and jumped right back in it. I got back late on Thursday night and, I was already getting a lot of messages and texts while I was gone, of course, because there's a lot of back to school stuff going on. And I had a back to school, I have a back to school teacher supply drive that I'm running actually this week. And there's a lot of other events going on too. So a lot of people have reached out to me for different things and a lot of parents asking about where to get supplies and things. And actually Pascal and Shauna are hosting a teacher supply drive tonight at Silver Diner until 8, I believe. So any teachers are listening and they still need supplies, they can head on over actually to Silver Diner. I'm actually outside there right now. But yeah, and I'm doing a supply drive at Grill 13. I'm collecting supplies for teachers as well. A lot of lists that I received from teachers trying to fulfill those lists. And that runs this whole week until the 28th. The box will be there. So if anybody wants to feel generous and donate supplies for our teachers, please drop on in and drop them off in the box.
Okay, there it is. Easy enough for that.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, straight.
Wrong with that.
Yeah, straight off the cruise from Turks and Cake. You know what I mean? Right back to work.
Yeah.
Get back to work.
Right back to work. That my daughter says, there's no sleep for the wicked.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been getting a lot of sleep.
Hey,
Yeah, I need it. I need it bad. So
I'm sure.
So what is your next? What's your plans for the month of September? What's going on with that?
I have a lot of things planned for the fall, so I'm trying to basically kind of narrow down some dates. But basically, the next thing coming up in September is going to be another. I'm doing another dress drive and giveaway, like I did the prom dress giveaway last year. So I'm doing that for homecoming because I actually got an outpouring from the community, which was great. So I actually have dresses left from prom season.
Oh wow!
That I want to give away. So I'm going to do this now, like at least biannually. So like in the homecoming season for fall, and in prom season, when March, April, May comes around. But so I'll be doing that in September, and also doing another like meet and greet for people to come out and obviously ask questions and talk with me and anything else that they need to know leading into the general, any questions about my platform or anything like that. I mean, at this point, I know a lot of people already have pretty much gotten their questions answered, but there are people who, maybe didn't vote in the primary. And so they're just now starting to pay attention. So definitely going to be looking at targeting those people, who haven't necessarily been engaged throughout the primary season and trying to capture those voters and those community members and make sure that they're informed.
All right. Love to hear it.
Hey, I mean, working in the community still.
Yeah. So we're not going to take too much of your time too as well, but school's starting up next week. Is there anything going on as far as that? Anything you're involved with next week, Charles County?
Yeah. So first I will be at, my son attends Charles County Public Schools. So I will be at my son's school on Wednesday for his meet and greet. And I'm going to talk to we have a new principal. So this will actually be my first time actually being able to talk to her. So I'm going to talk to her about doing like, welcoming the students coming in next week. At his school, of course, and then Yanel Morley, who's running in District 4, who's also partnering with me. She's also co-sponsoring the teacher supply drive that we're doing this week. We're talking about doing some other schools as well. So depending on what school your kid goes to, you might see me there. So we just need to, of course, get permission from the school, make sure it's okay and all of that stuff.
Easy enough.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's good. Obviously, primary is one thing, but the general, so that's got a lot more turnout with that one. So a whole different
Real deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. District 3, a lot of good.
It's a whole different race.
Yeah, a lot of camp lot of competition in that one too as well. So
comp.
Oh yeah, it's so much. You like the primary was a ton of work for me, but I kind of just went full force all like the whole time. But I know a lot of people really don't gear up until it gets to the general, and so definitely we're seeing a lot of that. In many races, not just in my race, but in other races too, where people were kind of on the sidelines, so to speak. And then now everybody is like, okay, we got to all jump in, and get ready to do this final stretch.
Okay. Well, all right, we're going to Dev. You got anything else? AJ, you got anything else?
No, sir. I'm good.
All right.
No.
Good to hear from you, Nicole.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, you too. And look, I'm always happy to come back. You guys want me to come back on the show?
Absolutely.
I would love to.
Always.
So yeah.
Always got.
All right, great
for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got some ideas with that too as well as far as your race, but yeah, definitely want to have you back on here too as well.
Amber said
great.
Amber said you worked her to death. These next
I'm sure I did. I know. I know. My team was. I mean, it was not just me. Obviously, I have a huge. I owe a huge thank you to everybody that worked on my team. My kids. I mean, it was a family affair out there. My kids were at the polls. So if you voted on election day, you definitely, and even early voting, you saw my kids out there. So, it was just definitely an all hands on deck, everybody participating, even whether they wanted to or not, they were voluntold. So,
hey, and I'm betting free labor.
Hey, hey, it is what it is. Look, I bought them food and they got paid in ice cream and, that's what it was, So, yeah, Amber definitely was a huge help, very instrumental in the campaign, and obviously still helping me work through getting to the general and being successful there. So definitely.
Okay. Hey, best luck to you. We'll get with you soon too as well. And you're more than welcome. Absolutely, you're more than welcome. Come back on.
Absolutely, we'll be in touch. Nice talking to you guys.
All right, see you.
All right, good night.
All right, good night. Hey, look, always love having Cadence call in, doing the work too as well, out in the public, you get to talk about their platform with them and able to get them questions. It's one thing being here, but it's another thing actually, seeing them in action too as well.
Putting a face to the candidate.
Yeah. Big thing is that, after election season happens, you get the office, you just don't disappear.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. As long as you're still reachable,
Some certain names.
Shout out to District 2. All right, who we got next on here? In the queue. All right, good. I'll tell you the next couple of calls are going to be Joseph Mink, Daria Butler Washington, and Judge Brown too as well. Judge Brown, how you doing tonight? But I saw a comment up here. I want to get you a quick question from Amber. We didn't have a choice. Y'all out there doing the work though, so y'all keep grinding. As far as school drives, let's see. Laura Kelly, appreciate school board candidates who are generally working hard for our votes and getting out in the community. Like I said, love to see it. Where's that comment at? We shouldn't. All right, Leftwich, we shouldn't have to do school supply drives. Let's change that. What's your thoughts on that? As far as
I agree with that.
People.
1,000%.
I have an idea on that, but expand on that.
You would think that there is something that would be within the budget to be able to help the teachers out for school supplies.
It's not much.
I haven't looked at it like.
I think it's like $200 maybe, if that. I don't think it's that much.
That's
I'm not sure. That's
ridiculous.
just me on top of the head. I have to go back and look at that, but it's not a lot. That's why you see a lot of these.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't looked at the whole budget plan or anything yet.
Comment
I know you
section,
sent it
correct
to
me. So, what do you think, Dev?
I mean, it's a necessity at this point, but that just kind of speaks to Michael's point. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. If you know anything about teachers, like I have a few family members that's taught. They dive into their pay for a lot of the materials that they need for school years for their students. And I mean, that's kind of absurd, especially when you start thinking about what teachers like their pay is and how it's not. You ain't breaking the bank. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't setting the bank on fire with teacher pay, you know? And so they're really doing a service to the community and training up the next generation. And the fact that they got to go into their pockets to provide for their students just goes to show their dedication to training up the next generation. But I mean, if it's $200 a teacher for a school year, like really, how far is that going? If you think about like a classroom environment with teaching aids and, you know, little things here and there, you have to do school drives at this point because they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It definitely needs to be some revision done to that because that's kind of ridiculous.
So it's one thing that I think from this whole podcast experience that I learned is that if you're waiting on anyone to get the job done for you, it's not going to happen.
No,
it's not going to happen. I think it's great that the community gets together and they support their teachers. Jenny, she put a list out, social media, and a lot of people, I mean, we're getting packages daily, not even from Charles County, but from all over too as well. There's people supporting, you know, and she took all this stuff, obviously, first day of school, teachers are back. So I definitely enjoy the community support. You know, I think, you know, people power is a very solid idea on how to get things done. But at the same time, obviously, we'd like to see some more support from, you know, from the paycheck. Yeah, I mean, of course, absolutely. But to get things done for August 29th.
Exactly.
2022. Yeah, you do what you got to do.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, grab your popcorn. I'm going to call Joseph Mank. Dev, you haven't talked to a boy Mank.
Nah. This is the first for me.
The Mankster.
Mank is in the house from what he just texted me too as well. All right, we'll see if you're going to be on the phone too as well.
Joe Mank.
The Mankster.
Oh, man. Mr. Mank, how you doing tonight?
Hey, man, I'm doing okay. I just made myself a cold drink, an adult beverage. I love your thing up here that I'm looking at. It says, what a week with BNY. I'm telling you, I had a hell of a freaking weekend.
Go ahead.
So I went out, had drinks with Montasha Sims on Saturday night.
Shout out to Montasha.
6:30 in the morning on Sunday, I get tap, tap, tap on the front door from the Charles County Sheriff's Office.
Wait, hold a second. Let's paint this picture real quick. So you and Miss Sims are out drinking, and at 6 a.m. in the morning, you get a tap.
I invited her out.
Okay. Go on.
So, like I said, it was a hell of a weekend. So anyway, long story short, Sunday morning, my alarm goes off at little after, like 5:30 every morning. Tap, 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 Charles County. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm thinking Sims did something. Because, sometimes Sims does Sims things. We'll just leave it at that. So I'm thinking it has something to do with Sims. I'm getting served paperwork from Donald Poole Jr. Donald Poole Jr.
has been the comment section for BNY too as well.
Yeah. So here's the interesting thing. I mean, I'm not a licensed attorney, but I've seen enough of these peace orders, protective orders, documents. I've never seen anybody redact a freaking peace order before. I mean, I'm curious. Is there national security information in this? That he was trying to redact. I mean,
now before we go any further, can you legally say these things in a public forum?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and scan these documents, and next time I go to the law library, I'm going to put the stuff right up on the internet so everybody can read what you have.
Full transparency.
I mean, I'm going to scan it in a PDF form, and I'm going to drop it on the internet and let people look and see what he alleged. I mean, him and I were going back and forth about the lawsuit that I was going to file against him. I decided not to do it. I thought leave good enough alone. He goes to his corner, I go to my corner. Everybody just leaves each other alone. That's the way I look at that. But I have to say this. As much crap as I said about Lisa Yates, Lisa's fingerprints in on any of this crap. None of it.
So who's going after you?
I don't know if it's coming from Hancock or it was just Poole being Poole. But to me, the way I look at it, everybody goes back to their corners, and I'm fine with that. But this shit sent me into a freaking tizzy for almost, I don't know, a better part of 24, 36 hours.
I know that much is true.
I talked to you, Honeyman, for how long? Was it like a good 20, 30 minutes the other day while you were driving to work?
About 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a good conversation.
But, shit just kind of spirals out of control, man. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I just want everybody to go to their own corners. But I get the entertaining thing is I've never seen anybody redact a peace order before.
That's a first.
I mean, this looked like something that was coming out of a skiff over at the CIA.
Hey, Mank, real quick. The comment section wants to know how you answered the door that morning.
I didn't answer the door. My landlady answered the door.
Okay.
She's the one tapping on my door. I was in my pajamas. I was wearing soccer shorts and a T-shirt.
Make pulled up in a Speedo.
Had the Will Ferrell the setup too as well with the little robe.
With the anchor
I'm like,
man.
I even called Charles. I talked to a supervisor down there at the District 3 station, and he's like, "Yeah, we looked at the paperwork before we served you with it. It looked like a whole bunch of stuff. We'll just leave it at that."
Well, hold a second. Listen, we'll let you in the internet, take care of that too as well. Let's move things a little bit forward. So, unfortunately for yourself, you lost the election. What is your plans? Do you plan to remain somewhat connected as far as legal things in Charles County? What is the next step for Joseph Mink?
I mean, you said you gave me some good advice. You mentioned something to me about maybe I should be doing a little bit of watchdog stuff. So, because I still have access to Odyssey, I'm going to go back probably from January 1, and I'm going to start up a Facebook group, and we're going to talk about these catch and releases. I'm going to talk about other courthouse news, things calling me about stuff happening at the courthouse. I'm not going to keep it to myself. I'm just going to put it out for public consumption. I'm not going to put my own spin on it. I'm just going to drop it, let people figure out, let other people make the judgment call. I'm not going to tell people what they should think or feel. I'll just let them figure it out for themselves. I mean, that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm basically going to run a 4-year campaign, a $50,000 campaign. I'm going to go ahead and after the general, I'm going to refile my statement of organization, and I'm coming right back again. I'm going to run a 4-year campaign. As much as Allie and I's politics don't always align, Allie said it best. If you want to unseat an incumbent, you got to start working now.
I do. I agree with that 100%. Yeah.
Not wrong.
And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start working. I'm going to start focusing on going to these events. I'm going to go to make sure I go to every town hall that I can. Sorry, BJ, but you're going to be seeing a little more of me, more than you may like. But I'm going to get out there. I'm going to go to these events. I'm going to go to these town halls. I'm going to sign up for a couple of boards. And that's my plan. I'm just going to start working. I'm also going to make sure I go ahead and finish law school. So when I do come back if I decide to come back for the courthouse, when I do come back, I'll make sure that I'm a licensed attorney. So that's my plan. Get my law license, pass the bar, put the work in, be seen, be out there helping people, fundraise, things like that.
Okay. And
that's the plan.
I'm not going to ask you about your 50 G's because I don't need to be sitting in the courtroom next to you.
You keep saying that. I know Monisa's on the line. I have no interest in being on the other, on the other side of the bench from her. So I'm not going to do anything illegal. I'm just gonna work hard. I'm going to dedicate money in my own pocket. I'm going to fundraise. I'm going to reach out to people who may be able to help me, but I'm not going to have nothing to do with lawyers or anybody even influence me if I get elected. So just going to have to work for 4 years, man. If you want something bad enough, you got to put the time in it. You can't just expect anybody to give you anything. You got to put the work in.
Facts.
I'm all for it. Hey, look, we're gonna let you go from here. Let's keep talking on the outside this podcast environment, and we'll go from there. But
I do want to say this. Just give me like another 35 seconds. I do want to say though, in my opinion, the thing with Poole is settled. I got my little piece in over here on the line. He stays his corner, I stay in my corner. Everybody just moves on, and that's all I want. I just want to get that out there. Just as long as everybody stays in their corners, nobody's messing with each other. We just live our own lives and don't cross paths. So I think that's best for everybody.
Admirable.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm not getting.
All right, I appreciate y'all's time. It's good to see you, Hyman. Hey, welcome back, Dev.
Thanks.
I'll see you guys around. All right. Thanks again for the time.
All right,
We'll
man.
catch up with you
Later.
All right, later, guys. Bye.
man. Hey, Mank is hey, first of all, hey, you heard it from his mouth. You heard it first. He ain't going nowhere.
He said it.
Man's gonna try to become a licensed attorney. Go for that. You know what? Best of luck.
Yeah,
Best
I
of
hope
luck.
so.
Absolutely.
Always makes it.
Yeah, hope that works out for him too as well. We'll see Mank representing Leftwich and court. maybe for better bathrooms. So we'll see how that works out. But no, this he interesting guy, interesting campaign.
It's crazy because every time he like comes on and talks, he gets the comment section flooded. Whether it's good, bad, or great, you know what I'm saying? Like people, and they love listening to Mank talk.
He's a funny dude, man.
Yes,
like,
they love it.
No shortage of personalities in Charles County is what I've come to learn over the last 7-8 months.
Look, you put your name on the ballot. It's just our job to see how you doing.
That's
and
it.
We go from
That's
there.
it.
Maybe makes me.
Hey,
Hey, honestly, I don't want to ask him on here, but him and Sims out drinking.
Von Top.
Yeah, hey, it's not a good night.
And look, like he said,
Interesting night.
He said he thought the knock and then the sheriff was going to be something Sims related. Sims doing Sims things.
Oh shit, dude.
So that's hilarious, man.
Man,
That's
you
hilarious.
always welcome. Come back to BNY. Let's catch some of these comments before we move on to Diary of Brother Washington. Diary coming for you next. Let's see. Scroll up. Comments from Mank. Yep. Engaged, funny, all the above. Angela, I agree. Putting the information on and letting people come to their own opinions.
Yeah.
Try to do the same thing here too as well. Yep. Rich Wallace, you text me if you want to call too as well. Let me know. We'll go from there. Rich Wallace said, "Don't open the door." That's life advice.
Mike said, look, left what he said was the landlady with him.
Look, we ain't
Nick,
got,
you don't have to answer that.
yeah, you don't have to. Don't. All right, let's go to the next call. Diary Butler, Washington. Hello, how you doing tonight?
Hey, Ricky, how we doing?
How you doing? Diary Brother Washington, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. How's everything going? First of all, congratulations on making the next step, to the general.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So what's been going on with these past couple weeks? What's new?
Oh, well, we have been still hard at work. Took a little break there for a minute for me and the family. But I'm working on my back to school. Well, first of all, I'm here with Pascal at Silver Diner.
Okay.
Just passing out my back to school flyers.
Okay.
Here,
Everybody's
giving them
there.
to the teachers.
We'll
So,
make a treat.
yeah. So we got a event. I got an event going on the 27th. So
27th.
27th of this month is going to be at Old Oarsman car dealer on Wardle on the Crane Highway, and we're giving out teachers Amazon cards, giving out backpacks for the kids, elementary, middle, and high school. They're going to be face painting, DJ, food truck. We got the inflatable bouncy houses, slides, and the double houses out there. So it's a family event. I need everybody to come out, enjoy themselves right before school. We're going to have the elected officials out there. We're going to have health department out there. If anybody wants to get COVID shots or anything, so please come out and enjoy yourself.
You said, hold
one-stop
second.
shop.
For a minute, I thought she said that if anybody wants to get COVID.
Yeah, COVID shot. If you want to get vaccinated, Deb, come back. You always talk. Deb, come back. Ricky, you be all right. They'll come back.
that wasn't me that said that. That's all, AJ. So, hold a second. You said Amazon gift cards I giving out to as well?
Yes, we're giving them out to teachers. Yes, we are.
Nice.
Shop. Okay.
Yeah, I had a lot of sponsors, so I went around to all of the car dealers, and they was very generous to me. So we told them what the effort was, and they came out in full force and helped me with this event.
Okay. Leftwich, you can't wait to meet some of these elected officials. Who's going to be there?
So far, we had Mr. Collins, Reuben Collins said he was going to come. Gilbert was going to come. Thomasina said she's going to look at her book and make sure, see if she's going to come. I have not heard. Ruchi said he's got another event, but hopefully he can come. And we heard from Ms. Patterson and CT, and Deborah said she's going to be out of town.
Okay, so it's a full list.
Yeah. Like, that's actually a decent turnout.
And Arthur Ellis stated he will be too.
Where's this event located at again?
It's going to be at 2282 Crane Highway, Water, at Ordman Subaru, Cordell.
Okay. All right, bounce house, everything for the kids too as well.
27th.
Yeah, teachers, 27th.
Yes, for
On the
the whole
27th, got it.
family. So come out and get book bags full of supplies for them.
So, Daughtery, question for you too as well. Campaign wise, what's your biggest issue as far as Charles County Public Schools? What is one thing that you're hanging your hat on?
Making sure the bullying is for me. I just want to make sure that we come back, we get a full flush procedure and a process for bullying. I don't want the bullying to continue as it has scoped up every year as it done. We always start off great and we end up not so great. So I want us to come in and get a process of where we won't eliminate it, but what we will control it. So that's one of the biggest push I want is just like on my platform, the bullying is the biggest one for me. I want to make sure that we get something in a policy, because that's what the school board can do. We can set a policy for bullying. And that's one of the biggest things I want to do.
I like.
Well, we'll see. I know. There's obviously there's things in place, but I'm curious how you would like to expand on that. You've been on the podcast, and we've talked on that too as well. As far as the room, any questions for anything as far as Daughtery goes?
AJ?
Nah, no questions. I appreciate you inviting me to come get COVID. I'll be there on Saturday.
That's awesome. I need for all y'all to come down, okay?
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
27th. Okay, we could do that Saturday. You have it on your social media too as well, so we can share this event.
Yes, it's on social media. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay, easy enough, and we could definitely share it to BNY and get the word out as far as any
sure.
public events for the people. Yeah.
Do
Anything
All right.
for Ms. Brother Washington?
No, ma'am. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate it. Look forward to actually meeting you face to face, and hopefully, if I can make it to this event, being able to shake hands and break bread and having enjoyed this event that you threw together for the community.
Well, great. Well, in September I'll be knocking on them doors again. So
Hey,
we got that.
Right back at it. I heard there's an open bar this weekend too as well. Is that true?
It's a what?
Open bar
Where?
at your event.
No, we don't do open bars. That's not us.
Okay. All right. Just curious. Just curious.
That's not us.
All right. I got my information wrong on that one. Apologize, everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Daughtery, we'll catch up with you. We appreciate you as
All right,
always.
then.
Yeah.
Have a good
All
night.
right. What? Good night.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Pop these off.
that is
I
hilarious.
was hoping she would say, "Yeah, we can work that out."
Yeah, sure. We know a couple sponsors that's willing to come through, and yes.
Speaking of sponsors coming through too as well. Hopefully, our guy called tonight got some BNY announcements.
Okay.
Yeah, our boy Josh.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, good old Bash Bros
I'm about
himself.
to say, I need to
Yeah.
get me one. I seen you rocking that. I need
Listen.
to holler at Josh. It's been a while since I seen him, so
Yeah.
got to catch up with our boy.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, working on an official beer, BNY, official sauce too as well, things of the sort. So, yeah, a lot of good. Who's calling me right now? Hold up. Sorry, I don't know who this is. I know exactly who this is, but I got to decline that. Got to keep you in the queue. Yeah, text me first. Text me before we go from there. Not gonna dox the name on that one. Not yet until they call. Then I'm like, why you call me?
Open bars and politicians is not a good mix, huh, Joe man?
Well. Yeah.
That's when you get the real stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
You get the real.
I've seen it, and actually, I'm a fan of it. Yeah, you have some good things, some information you find out from there. It's like, oh, didn't know that at all. You wouldn't have said that probably about 2 hours ago.
Leftwich, did the closed caption come up officially? We were just trying to make sure that got checked out.
Someone banned this man off social media just for the day. For the rest of the day.
Give him a break.
All right, so let's take another phone call. Judge Brown.
Oh, Moniz?
Yes. Yep. Friend of the podcast, Joe Brown. Hold up. There it is.
Send a little bit. There we go.
Hey, guys.
Hey. How you doing, Judge Brown? How's it going tonight?
I am great. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
Excellent.
How the past few weeks been for you?
So, very, very good. I tried to take a couple weeks off from campaigning,
Good.
travel a little bit with the kids, wrap up summer, get some school supply stuff together, and then get back at it.
So, what's first of all, vacation's important. We took time off too as well.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think everybody did.
Yeah, after that primary season, I saw everybody going on vacation. I was like, that's not a bad idea. I think we do the same thing.
You have to recharge your battery and just kind of take a step back. And then, I have 2 small kids, so they're always going to be my number one priority. And they just wanted to hang out. We went to see Niagara Falls, so they have something to write about and color about when they go back to school.
Yeah.
And got to see some family, so it was really nice.
That's nice. I'm glad to hear that.
Facts.
So the campaign, you're starting your campaign up again. I would say from vacation. What's next? What can we expect next from you?
I'm just going to continue to be out in the community like I always done, even before the campaign. And I've been partnering with some local organizations. So the event that Daughtery, Butler Washington's having on Saturday, I'm going to sponsor that event and provide Amazon gift cards as giveaways for some of the teachers. And then I did an event also with a realtor, a wonderful lady named Natalie White in La Plata, and she did a school supply drive. So the kids and I put together little school supply giveaways. And it's just always nice to see people come out, kind of cheer the kids on, ask them what grade they're going into, what are they looking forward to. And that's about it. I've had some very interesting cases at work. I was out for a week. Of course, COVID got me, and I was finally able to go back. I got out of quarantine, and I got my negative COVID test, so I was able to go back. And, it's just great, having interesting cases to hear, and I'm just really loving the job. So I'm hoping everybody will get out in November and vote for me again so I can keep my spot.
Well, first of all, we're glad you're in good health. First and foremost.
Facts.
Any of these cases you've taken on, is there anything you could talk about, or is it closed?
Well, court is generally open to the public. I have cases pending, but I got to hear an interesting appeals case this morning. So what's really cool about the circuit court is it serves as an appellate court for district court and some of our administrative law agencies, like, for example, MVA and other types of cases that go before administrative law judges. So sometimes they'll ask for an appeal, like an on-the-record appeal, which means like you look at all the trial transcripts and everything like that, and then you might hear oral arguments. So it's always something very interesting and different that you wouldn't come across on a day-to-day basis. So it's kind of when you take the deep dive and you pull out all your legal skills and your research in order to really make sure you're digesting the material that people are sharing with you when they're doing their argument. So that might be the nerd in me, but I find it to be very interesting.
No, I mean, loving your job is the first thing. So
it is, because it makes a difference of how you show up every day and how you engage with people.
That's true.
And then there's a lot of great events going on this fall. So I would definitely like to attend them, especially, like I know the hospital's having a wine tasting, and that's usually a really popular event. Of course, there'll be fall festivals, and I love to take my kids out to those. Of course, there'll be the fair, and that's a really great time to get out and meet voters, people who you may not have met before. What was nice about being at the polls is, a lot of people said they had either met me someplace before, I had knocked on their door, or some other way. So it wasn't like a first time meeting, which I find to be nice, because then it's like they've seen you, they've had a chance to talk to you, ask you questions, and then they feel more confident about voting for you. So I think that's nice. And I like partnering with different other candidates who have also done fundraising and want to continue to sow a seed back into the community, because it's not just for us that we're running. We're here to serve. So to me, you should be sharing and serving. The Whitland's Helper Hall, also in La Plata, right off of Washington Avenue, had a huge backpack giveaway, and I'm one of the members there. Tons of bleach, hand wipes, tissues, school supplies, and what was nice, they did a prayer for families. Sending your kids back to school, obviously, with everything that happens in the world, sometimes it's stressful. So it's just been nice partnering with different organizations that really try to serve the community in where they fit.
That's one thing I love about these events too, as well. We've been to a few. Me and Dev. Just seeing everybody come together, and it's really fun. Especially a lot of things you do for the kids too, as well. Just an event to meet the public and go from there. So,
right.
And I know you're always open.
And my thing is, we don't need to always be the person who's having the event. Sometimes it's just as important to be a supporter.
Right.
So I try to make sure that I'm a supporter in these types of events. That way, people have enough funds in order to make a big impact in whatever it is that they're trying to do. So it's exciting to see people partner, candidates work together, and everybody's here for the goal of, making sure the kids are okay, making sure the public is served. I'm here to make sure that I'm there every day, people's cases that are filed get heard in a timely manner. So we're all here as public servants, and I think that that's really the most important thing to remember coming out of the primary, going into the general. At the end of the day, once we're all done, whoever is elected, and then we should be working together as a community.
Love to hear it.
You're absolutely deaf. AJ, got anything?
No, I'm good. I appreciate all the hard work you're putting in, Judge Brown.
Thank you so much, and I'm really appreciative of your forum and you guys' humor and your willingness to engage everyone.
Yeah, we do have one thing. I guess Mank might be in your courtroom tomorrow. We don't know if he's going to be the attorney or if he's going to be behind the desk. I don't know what's going on, but
I have no comment about anybody ever except myself and what I'm doing and the events that my campaign is supporting. And wishing everybody peace and, health going into the fall. And, make sure you wash your hands and, try not to get COVID for round 2 or 3 or whatever everybody's on. And same for all the kiddos going back to school. So that's where I am.
Understandable.
And, I run into everybody out and about, and to me, it's all good. We all live here. We might as well just say, hey, keep it cordial and, keep it moving from there.
Love to see it. All right, Judge Brown, we'll let you go. Thank you very much for your time, too, as well. And
thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, we get you back
on
the
podcast. And I hope your kids have it. Sure. I would love to be back on the podcast. And I know your kids are heading back to school, so wish them good luck and get them all ready. And I'm pretty sure between Daughtery, Nicole, myself, Durant, like everybody, Jamila, everybody's brought out all of the school supplies and are giving them away. So it's really nice to be part of all these community groups where we try to make sure every kid has what they need, because next week's a big deal for everybody in the community.
Yeah,
So.
and definitely thank you for your assistance with that too as well for the kids.
Yes, and everybody drive nice and slowly because the school buses will be out and kids will be trying to figure out where they are going. And it's always a little bit of hectic for the first couple weeks. So keep that in mind when you're out shopping and you're driving around. Safety first. You got it.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
All right, gentlemen. You guys have a great night. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Anytime. Bye-bye.
All right, goodbye. Always nice talking to Judge Brown. Had her on the podcast too as well. Good conversation. Obviously with a judge, there's only so much you can go into with certain things, but then it's also BNY off the record, which would be a podcast that would never launch.
Yeah, it won't be. Those the B-sides, the unreleased B-sides.
Yeah, the unreleased. It's unreleased records right there. It's like, good Lord.
I'm
glad. We want to get that off the Mink. Let's see if people believe it or not.
I'm glad she COVID that she's doing better. I had a fucking forgive me guys, I got to get back into podcasting.
Oh, you good? Talk yours.
Yeah.
I got to get back in. I had a bout with COVID, man. Like during this roller coaster of a break that Des been on, man. Like, and I remember when this first started, COVID first was a thing, and me and Rick, we used to talk about this a couple times, how we was making light of it, because he was like, oh, COVID, there's people dying of the flu every day, why is this such a big thing, and then eventually we kind of walked it back a bit and said, okay, all right, we get it, this is new, it's, symptoms affecting everyone different, and when you're attacking something that's this new to the general public, you got to take it with a grain of seriousness. And, so we tried to walk that back as far as making light of it. But, I had a bout, and I'm telling you, it's no joke.
It was the truth, huh?
I've had, bad fevers. I've had the flu outside of, our vax and, DOD, military vax. I've had the flu. I've been sick, various other viruses and stuff like that. That's I didn't know I had it until I had it.
Until you knew you had it.
And it was there wasn't a question in my mind what it was. Because it came on real slight. And, I'm coughing. Man, what's going on? Breathing was a little wacky. I'm man, I thought I just inhaled some stuff because I had been working with some chemicals and stuff like that. So I thought it was just a reaction to that. But once I got away from it, the next day, I was nah, man, not feeling too well. And actually, a lot of people haven't kind of gotten into this, but I had a death in my family. I told you guys before the podcast. And I got, when the onset was right during the day of, the funeral. And I felt so bad that I almost just didn't go. I kind of distanced myself. I wasn't in there with the general masses or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I still went to pay my respects, but I did keep myself a distance. And they also were having masks, man. They were social distance and wearing masks at the funeral home as well, where the service was, or at the church, I should say. I'm sorry. But after that day, and that's the day that I called you, say, yo, Ray, I'm back. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. The next day, which I think the funeral was on a Monday, Tuesday, couldn't get out of bed. I got out of bed to move around a bit because I had some stuff to do. But once I got back in the crib, and it was a wrap for me.
No coming back from it.
Nah, it was a wrap. I didn't move out my bed. I had to talk to my job. Luckily, I work remote most days out of the week. I had to let my job look, came down with it. I'm gonna be out for the next 2 weeks, no problem. As long as I'm logging in, getting my work done. But working from home was working from bed for me.
Yeah.
I literally just set up my laptop right there next to me and just logged in the mornings. I mean, full body, aches, it hurt to walk. breathe,
Yeah.
like just moving. Like, yo, I would get up from the bed, maybe go to the kitchen, try to eat something. If not, literally it was like there to the bathroom, to the bed. And that was it. Like, take a shower to try to like knock some of this, like relax my body, relax my muscles, whatever. Let that steam kind of hit, knock some of the congestion loose. But like the ache was, yo, next level. Next level. I'm like, yo, I've never full body, like fingers. It just hurt to do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I see the seriousness that people have been, talking about as far as how it's been affecting them, or, and it affects everyone differently. Some people have a cough, some people sneeze, or a little congestion here, and, then you have the people have more serious cases or whatever. Yo, when I say like it's no joke, man. Like, I what's the one?
Left with whoa, Pookie inhaled some chemicals.
So yeah, man. I'm glad Judge Brown kind of got over it, because after my bout, I have a newfound respect for anybody that like had it or contracted it, and it did a number on them, and put them down to where they had to
Have you ever had
time off.
December. Last December. January.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, this was like, we didn't even look at the pockets.
I think,
like some time
I
in
was gonna say,
between.
this was probably
there
right
between
when
home.
I was finding out I was moving up here.
Yep.
Yeah. It was not like him.
Yeah, see, I haven't officially had it yet, if that makes any sense. I never got like the test.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm sure was there. But
yeah.
But you look at the comments too as well. Judge Brown, Rich Wallace too as well. Amber, I think most people at this point, a lot of people have experienced that too as well. But like everyone, obviously I'm glad was able to recover just fine.
Yeah, facts.
Nothing crazy or underlying conditions, anything like that.
Was a
blessing.
I was able to blessing, thank you, because man, I couldn't do another. I mean, you talking about good 2 weeks or whatever.
I'm just down for the count.
I didn't. You don't have a desire to do anything. Like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, if this is what's going to get me, like, to alleviate the pain, fine. I'm just going to lay here and be okay.
Because there isn't like shit you could really take for it either.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was slammed. No, I'm telling you, like,
some things you could take, but I don't know if
look, the Tylenol, best friend, NyQuil, severe cold, and flu. Like, just to get through the night, just to knock me out, just to be able to make it through the night. Like, it's not doing anything for the overall symptom of it, but as far as like those, like the aches and the cough, like certain things like that just definitely helped me kind of get through. Because other than that, it's not really much you can do.
Right.
Well, like I said, everybody out there, especially you two, Dev, being right here. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's recovered just fine. Take a look at this comment. Derek Terry, what's going on with you? He said, if y'all don't see me at any of the past events, it's not because I didn't want to be there, but I've been on TDY and trying to meet a deadline on my second book. Two things there. One, Derek Terry, welcome back. It's like everybody in Charles County went away at the same time.
little break.
Yeah.
A little breather.
Hey, that primary season was...
It was crazy. Leading up to it, man.
Yeah,
it was a lot going on.
The psychology, like I said, the psychology
spicy debates going on.
I mean, even here, Collins, Bolin, Charles.
Yeah.
Like, it's
local personalities.
Mink. But second book. Derek, talk more about this book. I'm curious. Just curious. That's a little plug right there.
Yeah,
I figured you want to
call in, man. Let's hear about this book.
Can you clue us in on?
I'm curious about this one. Let's take our next phone call. We got Jamila Smith, District 2 school board candidate. Jamila, if you're still there, we're gonna give you a call.
Paxlovid. Okay.
Jamie.
Antiviral.
Thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Jamila? How's it going?
Good. Good to be on with the trifecta.
Hey,
you in person. Hey, Jay. Hey, Ricky.
Hey.
How you doing? We've done a podcast before. It's been
I was here
been a
with
while.
Jamila. Yep.
No, like the three of us. But it's been
Oh yeah, it's been a minute.
yeah.
Oh, that was the early days.
That was a different era.
Like a
Hurricane season.
Yeah, that was wild. We got a little chemistry on a mic together. But please, Jamila,
No,
what's been going
absolutely.
on? How you doing?
Things have been great. The campaign, full steam ahead. Did some retooling coming out of the primary, preparing for the general. Continuing to be in community, that's my thing. So canvassing, door knocking, working with a number of different events, trying to meet people sort of where they are, where they're already congregated, having an opportunity to speak to not only families, but individual community members with or without children, helping them understand kind of the skin that they also have in the game of ensuring that we elect quality board members to the school board. Because of course you always hear like the tall tale sign of, well, I don't have children in the school system, so that may not be a race that I should focus on. I completely disagree. And so being able to walk them through why all of us should be invested in, again, ensuring that we have high quality, dedicated individuals on the school board. Doing a bunch of different speaking and engaging with the community, reaching out to the seniors, love my seniors. But also making sure that they're aware they may not be in the same sort of social media spaces that we are or in the community in the way in which we are. So trying to find opportunities to sort of meet with them either one-on-one or in a group setting, just to introduce myself, my platform, why it's important for them, perhaps even their kids, grandkids, great-grandkids in some instances. I've also been looking at a strategy for our youth. I had this funny instance happen on election day. My daughter needed some new soccer cleats for soccer. So we went on, right up to the mall, right up to Dick's. And while I'm in there, of course, just conversing with people, spoke to one young man. He was like, yeah, I'm in college and I'm preparing to head back to school. And I was like, well, just make sure that you do your absentee ballot so it can be mailed to you for the general. And he was like, what? Totally confused. This would have been his first election. And so talking him through, what the primary was, sort of the week of early voting, that today was actually, the last day to vote for early voting. Well, not early voting, but the last day to vote for the primary. And he was like, well, I'll take care of it as soon as I get off of work, which would have been at 9:00. And of course, the polls close at 8. So that sort of led me to talk to other young people sort of in Dick's, just asking like, hey, did you vote? Yeah, congratulations, right? They were like, no, I'm going to vote after work. And of course, we know they were all getting off at 9. So just making sure that our youth from 16 to 25, yes, I'm considering 25-year-olds as part of the youth, that they're aware of kind of what's going on with our elections, that they can vote. Well, actually, for 16 and 17-year-olds, while they can't vote, they can register to vote to get prepared for when they turn 18. So just making sure that our young folks are plugged in. I had an opportunity to go to the Board of Elections last week. They have their board meetings once a month. So I went and testified as part of their open forum, just to request that they get involved in some way in advocating and sort of drawing in the youth, regardless of which party, who they vote for, just making sure they're aware of their right to vote. And they mentioned the motor voter registration, which, of course, when you go to get your permit or you go to get your license, you can automatically register to vote. But there are some youth that you don't catch that way. So asking that they be in different spaces. They also mentioned their social media campaign, but we also know that kids are not on our Facebook. They're not in the Charles County Moms or the Charles County Rise Facebook group. So, they're on Instagram, they're on TikTok, they're on different social media platforms that the Board of Elections or even us may not be on. So that's not really a great way to catch them. So trying to find other ways. So I think they were responsive in trying to also think about how they were tooling their strategies to reach out to the youth. So I got a lot of stuff upcoming. We're having an amazing outdoor health and wellness community fair this weekend, this Sunday, from 11 to 4 out in Indian Head. The community has definitely embraced me, has been very, very receptive, very giving. I've had a number of sponsors, donors. We're going to have free COVID kits, Zumba classes, games, raffles. We have a number of stuffed backpacks that have been donated to us. We're going to have moon bounces. The Southern Maryland Youth Basketball Association will also be there. Charles County Mediation Center, just ensuring that we're able to get families resources and supports and information as kids go back to school, so they know sort of how best to support their kids, and they know kind of what community resources are available should they need additional support and help. So just a lot of work going on out there. And of course, continuing to canvass, all the way up to early voting for the general.
We first of all, congratulations on also winning to get to the next step as far as your election goes. District 2 school board. I think the four of you that moved on, I think everyone got almost about 20% of the vote, maybe a little more, a little less. So definitely a tight race going forward. So, every event, reach out to the people helps. I'm looking at this too as well because I do want to post this. This event you have here on the 28th. It's a lot going on there as far as event participants. We Wear Hair, Stella's Girls will be there. I'm looking at it. Charles County Meditation Center, and also looking at it. Free to Public. You're doing free COVID tests, Zumba, food trucks. You mentioned too as well. Double Dutch, sidewalk chalk designs,
chalk drawings.
Yeah,
a lot going on.
It's
a solid event right there.
Yeah, it's and especially in District 2 where you and me are at. You definitely love to see things like this. Getting the community out there and involved. And it doesn't matter what way. This is me just talking. What way you decide to vote or whatnot. It's just good to get amongst the people that you live with. That's been here in the community, some people 10, 20 years, and just getting out and just just meeting and greeting, showing face, and just talking, enjoying time. So this is good stuff. Sunday, August 28th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, we'll definitely look forward to that. As far as the campaign goes, what are you looking to bring it to towards November? What is your number one issue?
So my number one issues continue to be the implementation of the blueprint. Essentially, that's the catch-all for a variety of issues, concerns that parents have in the county, making sure that there's high-quality implementation of it. And because nothing of this type has been done before in Maryland, let alone in Charles County, ensuring that we're getting it right the first time, ensuring that we're being thoughtful about how we're engaging the board, information that's coming from the State Board of Education, information that's coming from the Accountability Implementation Board, or AIB, just ensuring that information is trickling properly and that our teachers, administrators, and even parents understand the role that we need them to play. I would also be remiss if I left off community partners. I had an opportunity to go to the Children and Families Resource Day this weekend, and amazing, just a multitude of providers, resources, information. So finding ways of ensuring that, again, parents have this information readily available,
right.
Counselors have this information readily available to be able to help kids and families as best they can. And I would also say mental health resources. I've continued to say that the pandemic was especially hard on children, definitely hard on parents, but that trickled down in a major way to kids. And so just ensuring that even though we're going back, this is our second year back in person, we still have many kids that are socially stagnant and kind of back 2-3 years ago. So trying to find ways of supporting them and knowing how to engage with peers, how to engage with adults in authority in a constructive way, and also supporting teachers on knowing how to do that as well. So I would say mental health resources and supports continues to be another primary focus of mine.
Hey, as a man that spent 10, 11 years in the armed forces, I am all for that. You'll get no complaints out of me. So
facts.
I think the two of us too as well. Your time. That AJ and Dev can agree with that. So yeah, definitely all for it. And however we can help with that, we're here for it. So we'll let you go from here. One more. If you have anything else you want to say, we'll let you get the last word. But definitely thank you for your time.
No, absolutely. Just wanted to say I'm appreciative of the platform. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my message, connect with voters, parents, families. And I'm happy to come back anytime if you all will allow me to.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, you come on nobody comes on a podcast one time. So everybody can at least get the sequel to it. Work on trilogy a little bit later. So yeah. We'll see you soon.
All right, indeed.
All right, have a good
Thank
night.
you, gentlemen. Bye.
What do you think of just open up to everybody watching too as well in the room as far as mental health when it comes to children? So we all have kids.
It can't be stated enough how important it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't remember who we were talking to, but I just know conversations that I've had when it comes to some of these kids. A lot of them are, like she said, like they're behind socially.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are familiar with this gentleman I'm about to bring up. I know you are. I'm not sure if you're aware of Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
He's a clinical like psychologist, you know what I'm saying? But he specializes in children, like early development.
Okay.
And one of the biggest things that he says when it comes to kids is from the age of about up until 4 are like the most critical time of year for like socializing themselves, just in society in general and having that experience with different groups. But like a lot of like COVID babies or like like in case like my son Junior, you know, he was pushed back a year from going to school because of COVID. So, you know, he's turned 6 in January. So this will be his first school year. But like there's things that he has missed out on as a result of not being able to go to school that first year, that, you know, when he gets into that environment, you know, he's going to be probably looking around like, what's going on, or what's up, what's this and that, if he wasn't socialized outside of school, you know. But he has been, you know, family and other people and friends. But, you know, they were saying that, like, so my daughter, because she's been in school, they were saying when the kids went back, a lot of like 4th and 5th graders, because of those 2 years home, they were behaving like 2nd graders and 3rd graders. Like they were fighting to get to the front of the line, which by grade 4 and 5, they're already done with it. A lot of them, they want to be in the back of the line. They want to be at the back of the school bus. You know, they don't want to be the first ones raising their hand. They don't want to get called on because they're kind of growing. But they were saying like that deficit was there where a lot of these 4th, 5th, even 6th graders were like fighting to be in the front of the line.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those early stages of development, they were still exhibiting because they've been home for 2 years, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of cases. So that mental health aspect, as far as how it affected the kids, I mean, there was a rise in domestic violence. And if you have kids in the home, they see that. They're affected by that. And so you got a lot of these kids that don't know how to deal with what they were seeing at home. Then they're being socially inept because they've been out of school. And now you're throwing them back in there without adequate resources to address the issues that are plaguing a lot of these kids. And so you definitely got to take into account. I don't think we pay enough attention to the mental health, first of all, of adults, but let alone kids.
Right.
Like because kids are so resilient and they're quiet and they're stoic a lot of times. They just do it and they do what they're told, or they're obedient, they're disciplined and this and that. And we don't pay attention like just how traumatizing this type of an event could have been for them. We take it for granted because they do what they're told a lot of times. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in the right mental and emotional space. So any candidate that says that mental health of kids is a priority of them is someone that I admire. And not saying that it's not on the table for anyone else, but when you voice that gives, you know what I'm saying, people the understanding that it is important to you because you're speaking on it.
Right.
So extremely important.
What's your thoughts, AJ?
I think for me it's a little different. You know, my kids are younger than Leftwich, man.
We get these comments.
Yeah. My kids are a little bit younger than, I know your kids for sure. Our kids are kind of the same age.
Yeah.
I know you had Ricky before I had Noah, but I'm the type of, I would say like I'm the type of parent, and of course Rachel, I put my kids in social situations on purpose. Obviously, because of the work that we've done, you know, podcasts, I run my own studio. So I kind of have made sure that my kids, as far as socially goes, that they're socially aware of their surroundings, stuff like that. So I do think, like, you know, mental health is a huge deal, you know. But again, I kind of redacted, going back to what you said, like, it probably starts with the adults first, you know. If I could learn how to control the shit that I've been through and be able to pass it down to my kids as far as like, hey, this is how you should handle this situation, I think that would help out a lot better too. I don't think it's just within the community of the children.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
especially like, you know, being in the armed forces, not to like get too crazy with it, but you know, we've seen some shit, whether we wanted to or not.
Right.
And some of us more than others, and not that any other situation is worse than what we had went through or whatever, but I'm 1,000% positive that we have all seen some wild shit. So for me to get help, which I have before, and be able to kind of, all right, this is how I should handle the situation, I take that lesson and I've applied it to my children as well. So.
And I mean, to expound on that too as well. I mean, you were over here. We had a little something at the house on Saturday. Not too crazy. AJ came over. Little cookout. No BNY cookout. No, that's next year.
Right.
That's next spring. That's next spring. We'll see if we can work to that. But no, we were talking with a friend of ours about their teenage daughter, and you know, some of the things they are working with as far as that goes. I mean, it only gets harder. You know, our kids are, you know, 9 and younger, you know, from 9 to 2. You know, Gigi, shout out to my youngest, she'll be 2 next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah.
And it only gets harder from there. So just having that, and also as adults too as well, you have to. Like, I think there's a comment in here. We'll get to some of these comments. I think someone who said it, Julie, you know, adults. Oh, hold on one second. Sorry, I'm gonna text you. Julie said it here too as well. You know, adults. You know, like I said, best example for these kids. And one thing is, you know, what I've seen and myself, obviously growing up, is that you just gotta constantly talk. Obviously, you're not gonna know everything that your kids are doing, but you're just constantly talking to them, figure out what's happening, being as open as possible to what they tell you. You know, and you think yourself growing up, you know, think of that, you know, multiplied. You know, obviously with social media and all these other things too as well, a bunch of other distractions out here. So. Mental health is one thing. It's like the gym. You know, people always told you got to work out, you know, biceps, triceps, you know, quads, hamstrings, all that too as well. Glutes. The brain is, you know.
Got to work the glutes.
Come on now.
Glutes.
Come on now. Got to look good for beach season. But as far as the brain, I mean, you have to work it out, you know. You constantly have to, even just talking, you know, getting things off your chest.
Yeah.
You know, this podcast environment, you know, people commenting, calling in. It's all mental health at the end of the day.
Right.
Let's work some of these comments too as well, and we'll go down. There's a couple things here that we want to definitely get to. Jordan Peterson, a couple people saying interesting guy, Mink. Michael Leftwich, shit is real, is being swept under the rug and dealt with by law enforcement only. That's why, you know, mental health. I know community too as well, like events like this. That's why I co-signed it so much. Is that it's just good just having people around all enjoying themselves, doing something positive. Jamie, resources are lacking in our county. We had to have similar resources here instead of needing sending to Baltimore and D.C. That's something we talk about a lot on the podcast too as well. And, you know, a focus of, you know, a lot of candidates that will be coming on, as you just heard Jamila speak. Richard Wallace, in our community, we did not discuss how you truly feel, and it was stigmatized. It was. Like, you told somebody exactly what it was, like, hey, this is how I feel. Man, get back.
Man,
hey,
suck
take your
it
ass
up.
back in that kitchen washing dishes.
What do you mean, suck it up? Like, you
or
all right.
that, or
you
that
no
too
sucker.
as well.
You ain't you're like, whoa, dang.
Yeah,
you
so
gotta shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a
yeah.
But you don't know. Like, you think about like us, our age, and our parents or grandparents, like that old school mentality. Like, mental health wasn't a thing to them. It's becoming more prevalent in our generation.
I don't think it was really a thing for us until recently.
But like, we're like on the cusp where everyone's really paying attention to it. But we're all in our mid, you know what I'm saying, 30s.
Early 30s.
Early 30s and mid 30s for us. You know what I'm saying? Old guy over here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like our parents and their grandparents, mental health take a shot of whiskey.
Yeah, they ain't give a fuck.
Drink it away.
Like yeah.
Smoke it off and keep it moving. Wake up the next day and get right back to it. That's your mental health. Just knowing that you got to keep doing it. You can't stop.
But you got to think too. Back then, they didn't have social media. They didn't have like the a lot of stuff that is being exposed nowadays is because of social media.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true. That's true.
I don't know, checks and balances. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes with checks and balances, and I feel like as long as each individual is able to apply their checks and balances for how they can live their day-to-day life, and be able to handle the checks and balances of our children, I think that's the best way to go about it. And some days are going to be harder than others, and some days will be easier than others. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the recuperation, the prepared ability of how you I think planning is a huge thing. Like if you can plan out your day, so you can kind of focus. I mean, I could go deeper into it. I'm not gonna. This isn't the podcast for that right now. But there are ways that you can go about it to keep your mental health in line.
Agree.
I'm all for it. Let's keep going with these comments too as well. Leftwich, listen, everywhere I went, my kids went before his stinky teenage years. Steakhouses, Iverson Mall, racetrack, hang on the city. Exposure and socialization is key.
Facts.
100%.
Yeah.
Nicole, absolutely. So many direct and indirect effects from COVID we'll be dealing with for years to come. That's right. Anyone for school board, we got a hell of a job ahead of you.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously here at the community, we're here to support. It's not just you fix everything. It's we're here to work together as a team. Julie, they should have started back at grade level that they missed. I'm tired of hearing the budget. Yeah, budget is everything. Things do cost money. Angela, I think we need to pay attention to kids who are having issues, but these kids are coddled and conditioned to be angry and say about every little thing that happens. The no competition, everyone wins. We can't let children experience failure is a big part of the problem as well.
That's tough. Don't go there though. That's a whole podcast right there.
I'm curious about the no competition, everyone wins. I see things a little bit differently.
They're saying
because obviously, most of my days I'm out coaching a lot of these kids too as well. So we encourage a lot of competition, things of that sort. Obviously, it's all developmental with a lot of kids we're working with. 8, at least me directly 9, 8, 7. But it's the psyche is a very fragile thing too as well. But that's more so like the athletic side of things.
Yeah.
But there are some interesting parts of that too as well that she said. Kids are coddled, conditioned to be angry. Is that something that anyone comment section here will co-sign?
Coddled?
No, I don't. Again, I'm talking from personal experience.
Yeah.
I know that my kids are not coddled.
Right.
I know that there are times to coddle them. But like prime example, right? My youngest son, Nathaniel, Ivan Honeyman. The fucking biggest dickhead in the world. And I'll say it right here. Yeah, I hope so.
Like, Unc, you let that happen? I'm like.
But prime example, right? He's only 4, about to be 5. And he just recently broke his Nintendo Switch. And he's like, okay, I hear people outside. Gotcha. Yeah, anyway, so he's all, Daddy, can I play your PS4? And I just looking at, well, what happened to your Switch? Why can't you play your Switch? I broke it, Daddy. Well, I guess you don't got nothing to play with, then you better go find some toys.
Peace out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's those are the type of lessons I try to instill in my children. Like it's not all,
get what you want when you ask for it.
Gummy bears and rainbows, you know what I'm saying? It's this is real life. If you want another Switch, this is what you have to do to work towards it. And he's only 4.
But you're still teaching lessons.
My oldest son works for your dad, my father-in-law. Pressure washing. So I think it boils down to, and I seen somebody said it earlier with the parents. I think a lot of that is what we instill into our children. Again, Do they have mental health issues? I'm sure some kids do, but you have to know how to attack it. And until the adults know how to handle their mental health, they will not be able to help the children.
I'm gonna get through some of these comments. I'm gonna read them.
Yeah, we're missing a shit ton.
No, we're good. We're gonna go through this. Make sure I don't want to miss anybody here. That's Angela's comment too as well. Marquita, how you doing? Every age group is affected by, especially. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start over. Every age group is affected, especially our children. We need resources to address mental health in this county. Absolutely, Marquita. Definitely looking forward to get you on the podcast. We can keep talking about that. What Dev says is so true. COVID hurt our children major way. Children grow and become themselves for being around other children. Amber, I completely agree. Nicole, having a conversation mental health, back to school edition this Wednesday. This conversation, is it in person? Is it
Online?
Yeah, it's online too as well. Let me know, and we'll definitely share it. Angela, parents need to be better. We should have a parent support group so they can learn from one another. Lack of structure at home is a huge problem.
That's kind of what I was getting into. Yeah.
And that's kind of like something, I think, obviously we as a group is one thing, but, this being, like I said, a lot of these events, you see a lot of families there too as well. And then a lot of family, people start talking. So it helps out a lot with that. But a parent support group, that's an interesting thing. Angela, you should start it. Good idea. If it's not already one that exists, but yeah, why not?
Honestly,
Jamila, I want to get through all.
Yeah, my fault. Go ahead.
Jamila, thanks, Dad, for expounding upon mental health needs and concerns. It's especially true with school starting next week. Angela, kids socializing as family, community, church, sports, exposing them to kids they are not connected. Otherwise, doesn't help them. I don't agree with that last part. Different cultures come together, whether it's in the same community, they just do different things. It goes somewhere. You put a bunch of kids on the playground and you see how they act. Yeah. Preach, AJ. Pascal invites you to the cookout. Hey, look, I'm telling you right now.
BNY cookout next spring.
Look, that thing is happening. All right, that thing is happening. Where? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Probably somewhere in District 2. Augusta, how you doing? Hey guys, a lot of teachers on strike nationwide. Not enough counselors either. Few of my real estate customers are quitting the teacher profession altogether. It's a mess. Let's come back to that too as well. Okay. We got another school board candidate on here. And school board candidates too as well. If you want to reach on Augusta's comment, please feel free in the comment section. We are going back and forth. We appreciate it. Jamila, every stage of raising a child presents a unique challenge. Michael Leftwich, be a parent, not a friend. Augusta, kids have deep academic and social deficits. Summer school boost alone cannot fix it. Richard Wallace, we all need to let out.
An outlet. We all need an outlet.
Outlet, let out, outlet.
Yeah, I was like, where do you see that out?
I was gonna let it ride. Like, hey, I got it. Yeah, I got my man.
I read like 20 comments falsely. That's what I get. And all that. Let's go to our next caller. We'll come back to this. We'll put a pause on that one. Pascal Sell at Silver Diner. Let's see how her event went tonight. This is good. Shout out to the community. Love to see him.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, what's going on? Live on BNY, Dev, AJ here. How you doing?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I miss you, Dev.
How's the event going tonight?
Oh, my goodness. It went amazing. We had so many teachers come. We cleared out almost all the supplies. Any supplies that were left over, we gave them to Nicole Creamer because she's having her event also. But I'm telling you how beautiful it is when we can center community and we can center teachers. Community came through. We had so many supplies. I'm so happy. Today was amazing.
That's good. That's good. How long were you there for?
So we were actually here from about 5:30 to set up, and we had some teachers actually come even before 6. And we closed down everything at 8:15. And we had teachers from every school, whether it was elementary, middle, high school. I had a teacher, she looked at the supplies, especially the scissors, and she's like, you have no idea how grateful I am for scissors. That broke my heart, but I was really happy that community came through for our CCPS teachers. Because they do so much. Like, they should need for nothing.
Well, first of all,
scissors, y'all. Scissors.
And I'm glad that teacher was able to get what they needed. But I mean, just the lack of supplies that's needed for, for some of the hardest working individuals in this county. Every day with the youth, dealing with the issues, the problems, the good, the bad, the ugly. So, no,
We're
definitely
gonna
thank
take
you
all
for
of
putting that.
it.
Yeah, for sure. What's
We're gonna take all of it.
what's next for you after this particular event? Anything else as far as this weekend or next week when school's starting up?
Yeah, so again, shout out to everybody that was able to send their teachers today. So we're supporting a couple of the other drives. So Nicole Creamer's doing a drive. I know Duran Trask is also doing a drive. Daughtery also has a drive for supplies for students as well as Amazon gift cards for teachers. So shout out to her. And shout out to all of the candidates and different community members centering our educators. We also tomorrow have an event over at Caribbean Fire. So shout out Caribbean Fire.
Oh,
for
at
the
Caribbean Fire?
Yeah. So tomorrow the event is with Strong Schools Maryland. They're an advocacy group here in the state of Maryland. And they're really talking about the blueprint for Maryland's future. So they're going to come and speak to a couple of our parent leaders and just give a little bit of information out of like, what does this really mean? What is the vision of education for our schools in the state? And we're going to be giving out gift cards, $100 gift cards. Well, we're going to be doing a raffle for three $100 Visa gift cards for back to school for the families that come to the event to learn a little bit, get a little information, and make sure that we get as many parents out.
Okay.
There's a comment here from our guy, Mr. Leftwich, running for mayor of Charles County. You have been nonstop too as well. So you got today, you got tomorrow. Also, you're doing something this fall too as well that we've been talking about. Do you want to go more in detail with it?
Can I please? I am so excited, you guys. So we are hosting. It is real. It is a thing. It is happening. We are hosting the first annual Hispanic Heritage Month celebration in Charles County. So many nonprofit groups and community-based organizations came together to make this a reality. So the first thing that we're doing is a kickoff celebration at Mariachi's at Waldorf, and that's going to be September 17th. And then we're doing a closing celebration on October 15th at the Shops of Waldorf. And when I tell you community came together for this, we never want to do anything alone. We shouldn't. It should be community coming together to celebrate and uplift each other. And so many people came through for this. Mi Gentes Unidos, shout out to them. Shout out to our local NAACP. Shout out to the Shops of Waldorf, LB Innovations, Phoenix International, Charles County Moms of Color, and Charles County Rise. And Fieldside also. Everyone came together to really center community, and I think it's going to be amazing. So we're looking for vendors. We want community out there. Come and celebrate with us. And it's a great opportunity to learn about the culture, immerse yourself in it, and help uplift the Hispanic, Latino, Latina, and Afro-Latino community in Charles County. I'm so excited.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Hey,
I can't wait.
Hey, we'll be there. We'll be there. What's that, the 17th? What day is that?
Yeah, I'm counting on y'all to be there.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there. That's that's a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
What time does this event start?
So both events start at 12 and at 5. You don't got to go home, but you definitely can't stay there all night.
That's 12
Maybe I'm
a.m.
at Auntie's. Maybe. Yeah, so starting at 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. We definitely want to make sure that we are spreading the wealth. So please come to Mariachi's. Make sure we show them some love. We're going to have a DJ, a Mariachi's band. They're going to have drinks. They're going to have fun events for the family. And then at the Shops at Waldorf, of course, you already know, we're going to close out the celebration. Again, center community. We're going to have entertainment. And what's really dope is that all the proceeds are going to go to a youth scholarship for students identifying as Hispanic, Latino, Latin, and Afro-Latinos that are looking for college or career opportunities. And it will also be going to the nonprofit organizations that will continue the work to uplift and build community here in Charles County.
Yeah, you had us at drinks, so we'll be there.
It was mariachi for me, but the drinks are definitely a bonus.
You know we're going to eat good that day.
Facts.
So please come and be community. I can't wait to show you all a little bit about my culture, my people. And this is where we really got to come together. Can you imagine? We live in the richest Black county in the country. Let's make sure we're actually living that we're saying that both Black and brown people are living here and thriving and building generational wealth. Like,
Absolutely.
How amazing is that?
Hey,
I'm
love to
pumped.
hear it.
Love
I'm
to see it.
ready. Damn, I'm ready.
Yeah. Hey, you can count on us. Yeah. The 17th, easy. The 15th October, no problem.
Perfect.
Did
Absolutely.
you already post a flyer
Let
on
me,
social media? I'm not entirely too sure.
Yep, I'm going to make sure the flyer's out there. We also have a Facebook page, so I'll make sure to put it in the comments. And again, we're looking for vendors. We're looking for sponsors and donors. Come be in community. And yes, please share the information. And we're also accepting vendors, not just from Charles County, but really Southern Maryland, because we know that a lot of the Latino community is in Charles County and in the surrounding counties around us. So we want to make sure that we're bringing more people down here to see all the amazing things our county is doing. Because our county can be dope. Our county can be super dope.
Mm-hmm. And it's events like this that make it that way too, as well.
Absolutely.
Pascal, how long you at Silver Diner for?
Oh, I'm waiting for you guys.
we kind of figured that.
Little after party.
We'll wrap it up and definitely.
All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week.
Look, it's been a day. We had a lot of teachers come out. All the supplies went to great teachers, amazing schools. That means that all of your babies are going to have the tools they need to be successful. So definitely come celebrate. And if anyone wants to come drop over at Silver Diner, we'll be here for a little bit, drinking a little bit and having a good time.
Absolutely.
Love to see it.
Definitely.
Hey, we ain't got what time is it right now? 9 o'clock. We ain't got too much longer with this podcast. Got a few more calls. We go from there. We'll hit you up. We'll go from there. And looking forward to all your events too as well. Thank you for the good community work too as well, Pascal.
Always a pleasure.
Always, yeah,
for sure. She hang up already?
I don't know.
Gone.
I don't know what happened.
I gotta get back to these drinks.
I gotta get back to these drinks.
Oh, she done had one too many drinks.
Yeah,
dang.
Put it down.
Waiting for me.
So I say,
All right, I'll see you guys a little bit.
Yeah, we'll catch up. That's what I say. Left this on red.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man,
I do not drink Zima Leftwich.
I seen that.
Yeah, Leftwich has been on his shit tonight, man.
I told you. Hey, get that man a 3-hour suspension. All social media.
But nah, this is my shirt for my roses because I deserve my roses at all times, man.
Said something about cherries. I was like, what?
Yeah, you want to lick them?
No.
Let's get to that next caller. We got Richard Wallace. Richard Wallace next up on deck. I'm gonna skip past that one.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Wallace? How you doing?
Mr. Wallace?
I'm doing great. How everybody? You guys all doing?
Excellent.
Doing great.
Wonderful
Doing
tonight.
great.
Doing wonderful tonight. First of all, sir, congrats on the campaign. You moved on to the next level. Mm-hmm. All right. It's not like Jumanji we're talking here, but things are a little bit crazy in that primary. So definitely see you make it out of it.
Hey, it was crazy, man. I say it was a very crowded field, and I would say the best four made it out, and now round 2 is here. So we'll see what happens at the end.
So, Richard, we haven't had a chance to have you on the podcast as of yet, but if you can, please go over your platform just sum it up for us for the audience too as well.
Real quickly, I'm prior military. I've been listening to you guys speak. I'm prior military. Been in the Navy. Been in Charles County for about 17 years now.
Navy?
My main, yep, prior Navy. And my son, unfortunately, he went to North Point High School and he got commissioned. He went to college, got commissioned in the Army, and he's in the Army now.
Poor kid. We'll pray for him.
So we have a family problem right now, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. But really, my platform basically is this. I'm pushing for more vocational training and expansion of vocational training in Charles County. I think that too many of our kids are leaving high school, going to college, dropping out. Kids drop out at a high rate of college, and college is very expensive, but you don't have to go to college to be successful. There's vocational options. You can leave school with a trade in your hand. And so that's what I'm pushing for, that our kids, when they leave, they're prepared to step into the real world. Again, not everyone has to go to college. Not everyone has to go to the military. The military is not for everyone, but it's also an option, And so that's what I'm pushing for, is expanding vocational training in our school system. And definitely teachers pay. We must ensure that teachers are compensated properly.
Yeah, we got the blueprint, working here in Maryland. Also for the record too as well, we'll get a little more vocational training. 'Cause I know that's something you just mentioned. There's a comment too as well with it. But District 4, I'm sorry, District 3 for Richard Wallace. So Richard Wallace, Deron Charles, Nicole Kramer, and Diary Butler Washington. So that's for everyone out there. Vocational. What kind of programs would you like to see?
Personally, I would love. Again, I've been in this county for about 17 years. My kids went to North Point High School, and what we have at North Point High School, I'd love to see that expanded throughout the county more. I'd like to see a more robust type training. Yes, some of these other high schools have a platform there, but it's not as rigorous as I would like for it to be. So if you give kids, let's say, a trade, welding, plumbing, you name it, culinary skills, architecture, whatever, they could step out into the real workforce and are ready to step into a decent paying jobs or, save parents money at the same time. So we need to expand what we have at North Point, and I think we could do that by partnering with CSM and make sure that more kids have the opportunities for success. What we're doing right now needs to be expanded. It's not enough, and I would like to see that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm all for obviously with candidates, good plans, vocational training too as well. Expanded programs outside the schoolroom.
Yep.
Definitely like to have you on the podcast too as well. So let's see if we could text tomorrow and we could work something for that too. If that's something you may be interested in.
Absolutely, I would love to. I'll definitely love to, because I think I'm a people person. I like to interact with folks, and that's why I enjoy the campaign when I go around and meeting folks and having a conversation. So it's all about having this conversation and say what platform works best for our kids. And again, our kids need to be given the right equipment for them to succeed, and it's not always going to college. So that's what I'm trying to convey to every parent that I have a chance to meet, that we have to really look at what we're doing, because we have to make sure that all of our kids are successful.
What are some events we could find Richard Wallace at here in the upcoming weeks?
Actually, there's an event coming up it's called what's it called? I get mixed up now. This coming Saturday, we're hosting a back to school event. We're having food and so forth, but it's at Anointed Word Baptist Church in Waldorf. It's on 70 Village Street, and there's a flyer on my Facebook page presently. But it's going to be a great event where folks come on out, have some food, chit chat, and also giving back to the community by having school supplies being handed out. Also, send me
your flyer. I'll go and post it to BNY too as well. We'll post it up there.
I'll definitely do that, my friend. No problem at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
Again, my platform talks about simply it takes a village, and just listening alone and seeing what's going on, we all need to be involved, right? It takes a village for everyone to be successful, so we need everyone to be involved, and I think by doing that, we'll change Charles County.
Sounds good. Dev, AJ, anything for Mr. Wallace?
Sounds good.
Yeah, love it.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Wallace, we'll talk on the side. We'll get you on BNY too as well.
Oh, thank you very much. I look forward to it.
Hey, thank you very much.
Have a good night, boss.
Bye now.
Oh, God damn it.
What happened?
That was Richard Wallace that called me earlier when I was talking. I meant to call him out on that. Hey, Richard, hey. That's why I had to put him on silent, put him on mute for that one right there. Yeah, nah, but solid. No, we definitely got to bring him on here and talk to him. He's one candidate that's calling tonight that we haven't had on the podcast.
Yeah. You said District 3?
District 3.
District 3, yeah.
District 3.
Yeah. District 4, there's only 3 candidates running, so we'll we got Miss Moore over there too as well. We'll that I haven't talked to directly. I don't think you talked to directly yet either. But we'll get 4 on here too as well. We'll get 4. Let's keep going with the calls. We got 2 more. Only 2 more. 2 more left.
Let's knock them out.
We got Sarah Proctor.
We got drinks to get to. It sounds like.
Yeah. Then we got and then we got Derek Terry. He's gonna finish the night off for us with a few more comments. So, ladies and gentlemen, probably about another 15 minutes for the podcast town hall. Any questions? Anything you have? Just drop it in here. It doesn't stop here tonight too as well. We keep everything going. Obviously with social media throughout the week and conversations all over Charles County pages. Sarah Proctor. Let's have a conversation.
Oh, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sarah Proctor, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. What's up with you guys? I just got in the house.
Yeah. Well, welcome back from outside.
Right.
Ooh, Mondays are usually a day. It usually runs that way.
Yeah. And here we are,
Yeah.
late at night.
Yep.
How's everything been going? How you been doing?
I've been good. Just busy. Just busy. Dockets are full and moving, and been doing good. How you guys been?
Good.
BNY doing what BNY does, reaching out to the community, talking to everybody, candidates and incumbents and community members alike. Just doing what BNY does.
Yeah.
Good to hear from you, Deb. I missed you in my day when I was there. You weren't there.
I know. It's funny because we had met at one of the Chamber of Commerce events, and we had talked about your upcoming guests on being on the podcast, and I was not able to be here, so I was definitely disappointed about that.
We'll do it again. We'll do it again here.
Absolutely.
November 8th time.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
What how's the campaign been going?
It's going good. Slowed down for just a little bit. Pretty much middle of August, but we did an event at the Nanjamore Community Center for back to school, and then we just wrapped up one yesterday with a realtor in town over in Remax and La Plata. So, we did some back to school stuff, and just still out there in the community right now. And September and October are packed. There's so much coming.
What events you got coming up?
So we have I don't even know where my calendar is. There of course is the wine fundraiser for the hospital coming up. We have the 18th. There's something happening on the 18th. On my calendar in front of me. Then we have some dinners during the week to go to in September. The 22nd and 24th, that weekend's got some community events coming up. Then October 2nd, I'll be having an event, an Oktoberfest. We're narrowing it down. We got 2 different locations, so we'll pick which one this week. And then October 8th, I got my 6th annual health and safety block party that I've been doing for technically 7 years. We just skipped the one for COVID, but that's Principal Williams and I have already started working on that.
Okay.
That's a big one coming up over at Benjamin Stoddard. That takes up a lot of time, but so we're working on finalizing that. Just rolling with it.
That's good. Give me some of your events open to the public. We'll definitely post them on BNY too as well. Yeah, get as much community involvement as we can as far as this process. So, let me ask you, Sarah, as a judge candidate, is there a particular concept or idea that you're running on? What is how does it work as far as judge goes?
Hello?
Did we lose Sarah there?
Sarah, you still there?
Still connected to the call. Ricky, the phone hung up on. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay.
We'll call you. Hey, shout out to technology too as well.
Right. She got right in.
Hey, we was waiting like.
Hold on a second. Sarah. I'm gonna call you right back.
Keep my damn composure from this Facebook user comment.
Yeah, I don't know who did that.
Oh yeah, who else could it be?
Oh man.
Trying to reach Sarah back.
Have you ever put out what it actually stands for now?
Yeah,
we talked quite a few times. Yeah.
I was trying to be funny, but I didn't know if there was something stopping us from.
Sarah, I tried to call you back. It wouldn't go through. I'm gonna go to Derek Terry. We try to get you right back on here. Zach Ball. I think we talked about that off the podcast though. Somebody we talked about it on the podcast.
Okay, I just didn't know if there was
Jamila. I had to go back and look.
I know we go by BNY because it's smoother. Yeah. It sounds smoother, but I didn't.
One podcast we went on debt.
Yeah,
we went into it.
Yeah, exactly. But For the most part, we kind of just like gloss over it.
We'll answer the question off the podcast. Now that's on the that's the name on the podcast we talk about. All right, Derek.
Hello?
No.
No?
No.
This ain't even connected yet.
I don't know. I can't get through to anybody right now.
So y'all know Ricky's minutes cut out after 9. That Cricket Wireless.
Evidently.
Oh man,
his is actually reversed. You got to call him before 9.
And then, mobile.
Oh, you know what it is though? It's something with the because I can hear it in here.
Nah, I can't connect. I can't connect to anybody.
Yeah, it might be something with the Roadcaster because I can.
Nah, it's not the Roadcaster.
Okay.
Nah, this is an older Android phone. From time to time, we have an issue
Understandable.
with it. Yeah. I like this phone's already paid over. It's already paid off. So, Angela podcast is over. Well, we're trying to wrap up. Here. Ricky got boost smoke.
Yeah, there it is. Keep it coming.
Man,
that Cricket Wireless.
Got that Cricket Wireless.
Word is out.
Got the Obama phone over there.
Word is out. The last more interesting in
the Obama phone, the Obamacare, all the above.
Let me show you what I'm working with here. All right, this is what I have. All right, this is an Android. All right, I got a full case. I even got a little pop
Crack
socket.
screen.
He said nights and weekends.
Nights and weekends. Damn, y'all going in.
You got the crack phone,
I
crack
got?
screen.
God damn.
Oh man.
T maybe it ain't T-Mobile anymore. It's T
Cricket
maybe.
is better.
T you
Look,
might.
I ain't. Oh
man.
Oh.
Dang, Rick, it's all good though, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard times.
Ain't the
in
Wi-Fi
Richmond
here,
High.
is it? I did pay the bill this month.
Nah, I'm still connected.
Yeah. Where's the green phone? T maybe.
Yeah, you like that?
Nah, that was funny. All good. I don't know
Yeah,
what's
we'll
going on.
definitely holler back at you, Sarah.
Yeah. Thanks for the 5 minutes when the phone works. We'll do it again. Sarah, we'll get you back on the podcast again, and with our boy Derek too as well.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, the Nino Brown.
No.
Oh man, dang, y'all got it. I'll drop a meme tomorrow. We'll make it happen.
Speaking of
Go ahead,
memes,
so go in,
the We're Back meme from The Wire.
You like that
Dope.
one?
That was
Hey,
that
I'm
was
telling you
clutch.
right now.
That was
I'm telling you
on
right now.
point.
You will see a lot more of those too as well.
That was clutch.
Yeah, you get the word out. All right,
Definitely.
you will see a lot more of that. Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the brand either. That shit
That
had
was-
me
that was right on the
rolling when I
time.
seen it.
You know what's funny with that is that I originally had posted the post, and I looked at it. I was like, nah, we can do better than that.
Hey,
Delete it.
a little something,
Yeah,
something.
put a little 20 minutes on there.
mix it up.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. So, yeah. And not to mention, I just got done watching the re-upping on The Wire too as well. Watching
you
the
did?
video again. So
Dope show.
yeah,
Come
HBO.
on now,
So
clutch.
I'm super fresh with everything on there as far as all the references.
What's-
and
what's-
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah,
So,
he can pay his HBO
looks like
bill,
Nino
but he
Brown
can't pay
there.
his.
That looks like Nino Brain.
Dang.
I'm back, baby.
Cancel
I'm
the
back.
podcast.
I'm back. Yeah.
Cancel the podcast.
Hey, yo, hey, real quick, since we wrap it up, we talk about The Wire and Nino Brown. What's been y'all viewing pleasure recently, man? Like, what's had y'all interest?
I'll let Ricky lead with this.
As far as like TV,
Yeah,
just-
TV or
'Cause we took some time
and
off.
TV
Yeah.
and a good movie you watched recently. Let's just double it up real quick on our way out.
Well, definitely The Wire. I just probably finished that one up probably like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Again, watching it. You know, it's been a while, so it was definitely good to get back to it. The Boys, season 3, Amazon.
Oh, I haven't started it.
That was solid. And a movie, Prey.
The new Predator
Yeah,
one.
new Predator.
I
Yeah.
heard that's like
Yeah.
about almost as good as the first.
Nah, I like with who's that? Adrian Brody, Predators. The with Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, that
on one too as
Adrian
well.
Brody. Yeah. But
that
I heard
wasn't
this
bad.
was better than that.
I don't know.
Oh,
It was
really?
good though.
Okay.
I mean, you know, like when a lot of things wear crowns. I don't like comparing that too much too as well. But you know, it's good. It's
What's
solid.
in the cup, Dad?
Yeah.
What's
Not water.
Yeah, definitely not agua. We'll say that it's
Water-based.
an
free
adult
advertising.
beverage with an F, beverage.
Speaking of advertising too as well, you see me here with this Bash Bros shirt.
Facts.
We got some things on the way. Still some
that
paperwork
part.
to clean up too as well.
Okay,
But
no doubt.
we're looking at an official beer of BNY.
beer.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be able to input on this?
An official sauce too as well.
Of the beverage.
The product. Yeah.
Let's
Yes.
I wouldn't speak on that yet.
Yeah.
I get where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Keep that idea.
No doubt. All right. Okay. All right.
On the beat side.
Facts.
Yeah. We don't want to give away too many.
After dark.
We ain't got things ain't wet on paper, so
Facts.
There ain't signatures there, but things happening here. Shout out to our boy Josh Simmons, who's been on the podcast too as well. I talked to him earlier. I want him to call in tonight to talk about his event he did recently.
Okay.
With his sauce and his beer too as well.
Nice.
So, but he's
shout out to Josh, man.
family man,
It's always a pleasure.
out with the fam, so he couldn't make the call in.
Always
There's other people I wanted to call in, but they just couldn't make it. Obviously my phone couldn't make it either. So
yeah, facts.
I don't think that would have worked one way or another.
The minutes.
Product drop party. Look, I'm telling you right now, the day we do it, you'll
know.
see some things.
You'll know. Yeah,
you'll see some things.
Absolutely.
Day shift on
Night
on
shift.
Netflix.
I seen that. It's
That's with
actually in
Jamie
my
Foxx.
watch. It's in my watch.
That's
I'm
with
a
Jamie
little-
Foxx and Snoop.
I'm a little.
It's a vampire
I'm gonna
movie.
watch it though.
See, I started watching one today called it was something with echoes.
Echoes. I think that's the
I
name
think
of the
that's
show.
the name of it.
Yes,
yeah.
I think that's what mine as
was-
well. Echoes.
I didn't watch the whole thing today, but it looked good. So, and then
Okay.
I'm back on How to Get Away with Murder. I started that whole
I never
series.
started that. Never watched it. It's
I
good.
never.
Viola Davis, fantastic.
Never.
Fantastic
I
actress.
never got into it like
One of
when it
my
was
favorites.
out.
Yeah.
But now that I've really paid attention, because I don't watch TV like that really.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm too busy. So I started it last night. I'm all the way through like episode 8 as of right before I came here.
We watched
nice.
Echoes now. Oh, also last night we watched the new Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon.
House of Dragon.
It was good, dude. Now Game of Thrones has hurt me as in multiple.
Oh, I was saying the
millions of
last
people.
2-3 seasons.
But yesterday's episode, the first episode too as well.
I heard
House
it
of Dragons.
was
it's
a
good,
doozy.
dude. It's good. It's fantastic.
Oh man, it's tough.
I went to high school with the old girl who owns Capital Mumble Sauce. You know what, Leftwich? You know what? I'm not gonna let you get away with that because every time I talk to you, it's a spinoff, by the way. Every time I talk to you, you always tell me some new piece of information. You've been in this comment section for the past year talking a bunch of nonsense, and then you drop something like that, like legitimate information.
That's what's up,
Mike. We gotta talk. We gotta talk again offline too as well. You got my number. We'll conversate.
Yeah,
from there,
come
so.
try these
course,
cherries.
Yeah.
Of course, I know y'all done watched Stranger Things.
The girl owns Capital
haven't.
Mumble Sauce. I love Capital Mumble Sauce.
I've never watched
You
it.
never watched it?
Never
You watched season 3? I mean,
course.
yeah,
Of course,
season
I'm all
4.
caught up on it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yo, dope.
Summertime favorite.
I started watching Netflix The Sandman.
I haven't started that one
I've
yet.
seen it, but I haven't
Nice.
started it.
Yeah,
I'm about 5 or 6 episodes in. I already got a favorite episode already.
I heard they dropped some bonus episodes too as well.
Yeah, it's clutch.
Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Got the right actor to play him as well. Very monotone. Very it's a clutch casting choice for that movie.
Yeah.
Damn, what movie? I mean, show, my bad. Damn, what movie? I haven't even watched no real movies. I mean, I seen Jurassic World recently.
I was gonna say Sing 2 has been big in our household
I just
lately.
watched Sing 2
It was actually
for the
pretty
first
good
time
for
with
a
the
children's
kids
movie,
or whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, it was a good movie.
It was actually not bad. I
What's
was
it
saying
on
that the
repeat,
first
5
one.
times a day?
I mean, we did watch it 27 times the first day.
Yeah. Nah, Sing is. I don't know. I could, if they keep the same cast and keep the same formula, I'd watch any Sing movie that comes out
Yeah,
from this
for
one
sure.
because the singing is great, the production's great, the storyline is always engaging.
Yeah.
Even as an adult, I'd be like, are they gonna get it? Are they gonna make it?
are they
Who's the
gonna make
bad
it to
guy
the
this
show?
time?
Yeah.
Sing's definitely a good movie to watch with the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like a little family night. And yeah, that's it, man. I got to catch that Prey. I went to the movies, to the theater to go see Nope. I bought the ticket.
I saw that too as
I
well.
was in Georgetown. Georgetown got the bar in there. So it's a couple minutes before the movie. I'm going to go have me a drink, and I ended up getting a phone call and ended up getting a credit for the movie. I didn't even go on, watch it. I watched, maybe the first couple of minutes and then bounced because I had, something else to engage in. But I've heard, mixed reviews about Nope, so I'm going to watch it because, it's Jordan.
I haven't. Nope, that's what's that one?
Jordan Peele.
The new Jordan Peele movie.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah,
I didn't see the
Jamila shot to Georgetown. Yeah, absolutely.
Georgetown Theater. Short in Georgetown in general. I mean, you can just go down there, park if you can find parking and find just about
they got a
anything
bar
to get into.
over where I stay too, inside the movie theater. Yeah.
Of course.
See?
Yeah, ain't no
Yeah, see,
lacking. Ain't no lacking.
Clutch performance right there.
Dev sound like string. what y'all want, money? They come Brother Muzone.
I thought, look, Mike said he had to be up at 4 and he was out, and
Man,
he's still in here.
you know what?
Dropping jokes. You can never take him serious. He's like that one family member when you had like a cookout and stuff. All right, y'all, I'm out, and then 30 minutes later he's still there.
He got to talk to you while you're at the car. You have another hour.
That's what happens Saturday.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know, with us.
Hey, it happens all the time. That's a preparatory phrase.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, I'm out. That means you got to leave in like an hour.
I'm making plates. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing a couple beers and throwing the fridge back home.
Wait till the BNY cookout. Y'all invited. Everybody's invited.
It's funny that you brought that up too. I seen a post the other day where it was like, yeah, white people when they're about to leave, they'll be like, well, I gotta get out of here.
Hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah. Let's it's 9:30. We've been in here for about 2. It's good to be back with y'all.
Absolutely.
Well, one time for Charles County. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming through.
Like my man Stringer Bell said, appreciate y'all getting the word out. We back up.
Facts.
Yeah, Dev back. AJ's here. Avon is better. Avon Barksdale. I like Avon.
I do not wear New Balances, Mike. I wear Asics. All right. If you didn't know, these are running shoes.
No, not the basic.
The Asics. Asics.
The BMTs.
In the BMT Adidas.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Meanwhile, Mike over there stomping in his fucking black Air Force Ones.
Mike, hey, look,
watching the podcast with his black Air Force Ones.
I seen Mike out in
Crocs.
Hey shit, I'm wearing a pair of Crocs right now, but I'm home though. I'm home though. So now I see Mike out, out and about, got the Sabiato.
A little Sabiato. Little We Are One shirt, little Sabiato, little homegrown hero repping. All right,
had
Mike.
the South Pole jeans.
He said, "I love my Crocs.
I love my Crocs."
Oh damn!
But he got the Crocs with the beans inside of them, the little
like the little
the widgets.
ones?
No, the widgets that you put inside your Crocs.
Oh,
he probably got like an Iron Man one on the right side.
He got an emoji smiley face on him. He always wears them in sport mode in case he got to run. Never know. You got to run up on somebody.
They said not the South Pole jeans.
Hey, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yo.
They're coming with the wire.
Mike, you brought this on yourself, though, man.
Yeah,
Mike,
I mean,
you did this to yourself.
Man, always.
He said, I'm out now.
Hey, if all people to call tonight, I'm surprised he didn't hit me up to say a few words too as well.
Facts.
But next time put those red cups down. Nah, I'm about to pick. Actually, cup's empty.
Right, cup's empty.
Cup's empty. Take a look at that. Cup's empty. So, appreciate y'all, Charles County.
For sure.
Actually, we didn't talk about this. We can talk now.
Upcoming events?
We should talk about it offline.
Yeah.
We ain't got some things solidified yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow, we'll let you know. It's a few things we got to solidify with a few people.
Okay.
Yeah, but September's gonna look a little bit different for BNY as far as the guest goes. We're expanding Charles County. There's a lot more of this beautiful county that the people need to see. So definitely interested in getting out to communicate and talk, and we go from there.
Facts.
Different setup too as well. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen the other desk on the way in. Matter of fact, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, about that.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
We'll talk about that afterwards.
Yeah. But we'll be back on heavy September, October, November, rest of the year. We're here. Time off was good. Dev,
it was great.
Thank you for
I'm back.
Yeah, thank you for everything you do. AJ, thank you for everything you do too as
I'm
well.
here, baby.
Appreciate, everybody's got the things to go through and do. So
definitely
glad to have you back.
Happy early birthday. You said my day, big 4-5 to Mike.
Happy
Happy
early
early birthday, baby.
We're doing
That's
a
what's
podcast
up.
on that day. What day is that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Isn't that your daughter's birthday?
That's a Sunday.
August 26th.
No,
26.
Sunday.
I'm thinking next week is like the
Friday.
first week of September.
Hey, Leftwich, it's a Friday. What you doing that night, man?
Yeah, facts.
What you doing that night? You hit me up and let me know.
Thanks, Amber. Thanks, I appreciate it. Of course.
Don't
I ain't
roll
going
on us no more.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I'm here to stay now. I'm
Stacey,
here.
I get you by September. You're part of the people. You're part of the 3-4 that we're looking to
the
to do
productions.
to do in September. So yeah, we definitely talk. Yep, got your message September. Absolutely want to get that podcast out. Get some competition out here for Ruben Patterson. You know, that's gonna be a good.
Sound like we pulling up
Yeah,
on Leftwich on September
I'm looking
2nd.
forward to that. Drinking the cigars.
Facts.
Hey, drop the address. Not in here. Drop the address to us.
Yeah.
Or
You
put
might
it on here. We got some Wire fans.
We're bringing Ming with us. Oh, Michelle, yes, absolutely. September, October lineup, Michelle, 100%. Definitely want to get you on. Either we're talking right now, maybe late September, early October, with Marquita too as well.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're supposed to be doubling up.
Marquita and Michelle. Yeah. So that's gonna be a good podcast.
It's been a while coming too. They've been wanting to get on for so let's make sure we make that happen. Absolutely.
They can run up at me if they want. Oh, hell yeah. hey, this man Leftwich like Omar. You don't do that. You don't do that right there. Hear that man whistling. Glad you recognize what it is. Hey. Ralph Patterson. There it is. That's what I meant to say. So many podcasts. God damn it. All right. Let's get out of here. You ready to do this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Charles County, everybody, appreciate y'all. Share the podcast too as well. As Dev always says, like, share, subscribe.
Of course.
Yeah.
I know what it is. Y'all know my talking point. Didn't get it out today, but it's coming back.
Oh, all on the flow. Angela, thank you very much for everything too as well. We'll see y'all soon. Next week, right? 2 weeks from now? We'll see. We'll let y'all know.
We out.
What's going on with you?
Yo, another day in the lab, baby. So it's always a good day.
Oh,
it's always a good day when we in the lab. You want policing to be better in your communities? The best policing that you can that can happen in any community are people that's actually from the community and that.
Once again, Rick, host BNY podcast, now known as What Effing Week with BNY. Dev, how you feeling, man?
I'm in here.
What's good, comment section?
Yeah.
Do we drag our people down when sometimes they don't deserve it? For sure, absolutely. In this situation, this man deserves every single dragging that we can do because this is not an example of us.
But you got the angles. You got the knowledge of the game, bro.
This is where you're getting at, the IQ?
Down. Like he's telling you what's going on. He was a bad husband. He was just doing things his way. He's apologizing to his wife like, yo.
Pat yourselves from the back for that one because if you ain't give yourself awards, I mean, who is?
Yeah, no boy.
Hey.